Okay guys, welcome back to the channel here on Gospel News, where we preach raw gospel without diluting it even for a second. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. As you can see on the screen, we have the Biafra Prime Minister, which is Simon Ekpa. On the screen there, that's his Twitter handle, and I told you guys previously that he said that he was gonna release the updated Biafra map. I told you guys about that. For those of you who have watched that very particular video, if you have not watched it, I urge you to go and watch it so you understand where we are coming from and where we are going to. All right, so he said he was gonna upload the updated Biafra map based on consultations, and I want to believe that probably a lot of people have been saying that they are not part of Biafra, they are not this, they are not that. So because of that, he maybe must have made consultations with certain people or elders or people that matters in what is going on and the Biafran struggle so far. So they have come up with another map, to indicate those who are interested. And this is what I've been saying for a very long time, that not everybody wants to be part of Biafra, even though they were. We all were Biafrans, but today, as I speak to you, everybody is not, talking on the same page. And when I made that video, I got a comment from somebody, and that James Chukwu Ike Sunday, yeah, he said on the previous video that Critics News are stop following you since you can't stop talking about this issue. Asari is one man, Tompolo is one man. Here in Delta State, we are Biafrans. But since you have continued to condemn Delta people as not part of Biafra, we will all say that Ebonyi State is not part of Biafra. Since Dave Omar, he said Ebonyi State is not Biafra land, and also Imo State. Stop talking about Delta State the way you talk about it. During the 1967 to 1970 Biafra massacre, the Nigerian government killed our people. My mother ran to the bush for safety. That was his... the place is bombed by the Zoo military. For your information, we are Biafrans. That's his statement to me. Of course, I know that Delta State was part of it. They contributed in one way or the other in the struggle for Biafran freedom. But as it is now, there has been a lot of changes, and even I have a lot of them who are currently youths, who are supposed to be fighting for freedom. There's no matter the odds. They prefer to stay in one Nigeria. They prefer to stay with Fulani than to go with Igbo man. The same thing, almost the same thing happening in Yoruba land today, where they tell you they prefer to stay in one Nigeria, that Igbos wants to come and take over Lagos. I say, wow. So that's to show you the kind of hatred they have against all Igbos. I want to be specific here. So it's not just about hating anybody. We love everybody, and we would have loved if the people, supported the freedom. But you see it that a lot of people are kicking against it. But all the same, the good thing is that there is room for addendum. I don't know whether that English is correct, but manage it, whatever. There is room for addendum. And I'm going to show you a little clip I made because of this particular update from Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra, as it is right now. Now, before we do that, before we break it down, let's show you more things that we have on ground here. They say that 4 dead after starving to meet Jesus in Kenya. When they see some of these things, when they tell Ona, they go say, oh, even somebody wrote on my comment section, say you be Antichrist. Now you no want make people go heaven. Now you they block them. Now you they do this, now you they do that. I say, sorry, may God no allow them. And maybe if we look into the details of that now, we are going to find out that maybe the pastor told him that they should go and do fasting, that they are going to meet Jesus. Not just him. Remember also that recently one man came out and he was charging 300 and something thousand naira, either in Ondo or Osun State, that he was preparing them for rapture. He was charging people money, and he hosted them in one particular building. This is what Africans, Nigerians to be precise, are doing to people whose brains has been damaged in the name of God. Anybody who comes out in the name of God, they will come and scam people with it and tell you Jesus is this, Jesus is that. Meanwhile, they are not true gospel, spreaders. They are lying to the general public, just like what we have on the screen here. This man on my screen now, you can see it. If you have 1 million naira before rapture, you won't make heaven. Nigerian pastor. That is what he's telling the congregation, people who have gone there. And if I talk now, the same people, let me not call names, let me not insult people, because all those things, they vex me. The same set of people whom we are trying to liberate will come out here to cast aspersions at us, who are telling them the truth. That is where the problem lies. The people who are being held hostage doesn't want to be free. They don't want to be free. But before I talk about this updated map, let us quickly look at this one that said if you have 1 million naira before rapture, you won't make heaven. Now, they said that a Nigerian pastor and a preacher, Charles Philip Okiemute, has claimed that anyone who has up to 1 million naira in their bank account on the day of rapture will not make heaven. Luriro. Okiemute made the claims while preaching at the Ark of God End Time Ministry in Lagos recently. In a video making the rounds on the internet, the preacher told his congregation that earthly wealth is worthless in heaven. But he now making that preaching, he has a good jeep, he has a beautiful wife, he has houses everywhere. And even if he wants to build a house today, he will tell the architect to make sure that the house is solid to last very long. He will tell him to buy original materials to build the house so that it will stand strong. He won't say because Jesus is coming tomorrow that he should build it with fake materials so that it can fall anytime. They see the kind of mumu when people and some of them now will foolishly come to the comment section to rant and write rubbish on what we are saying. Now, he also expressed disappointment at an unnamed musician who splashed 900 million naira on a luxurious car, saying the money was enough to end poverty in the musician's village, but he decided to splash it on an automobile for himself. Well, my dear pastor, please, a person go hustle, get him money. Other people should also hustle. There are people in this life who, no matter how you help them, they no go one rise. They are lazy. A lot of people who work hard, earn hard, So that is the true fact about life. Don't envy people. Go and hustle your own. And so my own life view, I prefer to hustle. If the envy when I envy another person, now to go and work harder to also earn what that person is earning, not to go and say, may they bring the one where they don't go get, can't give me. I have hands, I have legs, I have brain too to also work. But in Nigeria, in Africa, some people doesn't want to work, but they want to earn free money. Somebody will stand at a bus station and a train station and beware and be, looking for people to give him or her money. And they are not sick. You hear this, man. He queried whether the singer would drive the car to heaven. The clergy said, I did social media, one musician buy car of 900 million naira for one car and customized his plate number. So I asked myself, this car, you go drive and enter heaven? They said Nigeria is poor, and one musician in Nigeria used 900 million naira to buy car. That 900 million naira, if he carry and enter him village, he go give all his people. their village no go poor until them die again. Now lie. The great people where you go still give the money, they will squander it. In 1 minute, they will use it anyhow. Any man will get 1 million naira for your account before trumpet sound. You no go anywhere because that money is not useful in heaven or hell. Una dey see am, even now, if you say both heaven and hell, say you don't cancel and give everybody, say nobody they go anywhere in case you. So in case you have this kind of money, please, you can bring it to us here. We are, our arms are open to receive. Since you want to make heaven, we are waiting, and I've told you people to go. We are coming. Or we serve, don't go. So no need to worry about me. Just bring the money. If we pass 1 million or 1 million, this pastor don't say. And if you look this pastor now, go look in account. All the offerings within they give him, where has he kept it? Mad people do everywhere, deceiving the general public. You hear this man in the name of God. I beg you. May we go look how the new map take day, and I'm waiting people they talk about the map. I made a little video that contained the comment from what people were saying when he published this update. According to him, they say update. Biafra Republic government in exile has updated the current map of Biafra based on recent consultations at United Nations at Yelutiset. However, there is room for any group that wish to join the Confederating State of Biafra. There will be no ethnic group in the Confederating State, but 3 nationality council of Biafra. So this is the update coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, right? So that is it there. Now, to the brothers of who commented on my previous video from Delta State, you can see where they made the addendum. He said there is room, like I've always said as well, there is room for any group that wish to join the Confederating State of Biafra. So those people in Benue State, you people can also come and join the Biafra, so that una go still follow up. Maybe the protection from the Eastern Security Network will be extended to you people if there is seriousness. So nobody say one person go wake up from somewhere saying don't join, can't use and they deceive others. Luriro, you know, go work like that. We cannot tolerate rubbish. Now let me make a play of this screen record I made based on this update. You can see the map here. And I be this one, the map don't change you. It don't read. So anybody, each state we have, according to this, it says Republic of Biafra State. Each state we have 15 local government areas, and each local government we have 5 districts. Okay, so according to what this guy said here, his comment under that tweet, he says, so Akwa Ibom is not part of Biafra. You all are not serious with Biafra yet. Okay, so this is where the problem lies. According to this guy now, which is a prolific EA, he said that maybe Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Republican government in exile excluded Akwa Ibom because you cannot be making fundraising, for example, and you won't find somebody from Akwa Ibom who is making a positive contribution. Everybody in Akwa Ibom are sleeping on their couch or their bed, while 5 core Igbo states with maybe a few others are making the contribution, and you stay there in Akwa Ibom and say, oh, you are part of Biafra, why did they include you? You all are not serious. Then the person needs mental evaluation, and the person self-decrease. You cannot come out because you are one person and then you are there writing junk when you have never contributed anything to the struggle for freedom. So it doesn't work that way. My brother, go and sleep. Prolific EA. You know where, go and, they say there is room for anybody who wants to join. So you guys have to write a letter and indicate that you are interested in the Biafra movement, not that type that they are fighting before, which I kicked against, where you just carry people, mad people, crazy people everywhere and say, oh, they are Biafrans because they are your brothers, sisters, uncle, aunt, and whatever you might have. You just join them. And meanwhile, they are not interested. So you can only take the horse to the stream, but you can't force it to drink water. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has tried so much in making everybody follow along, but a lot of you are doing head like go to Ebu Ijaya, and that's not going to continue. We can't let others drag us into rubbish. So we move. Now, watch what's going on. According to this person too, you can see, you can also slow it down so you can see what is happening. What a fantastic, fascinating job. Simon and Simon's autopiloter, Simon and K, truthfully Biafrans worldwide, we move. You can slow it down so you can just see some of the comments we have there. I had to record this so you guys can see. Now, it is obvious that all the federating units shall be randomly equal. No one will supersede or, control others. View your map, So a lot of people are happy about the okay, so look at this comment here. Okay, you see, and this one now, Usman Omo Okwene said they play. Delta State never be part of you, the daydreamer. Okay, he said that Delta State is not part of you. So that's the problem we are having. Delta State, that's the problem we're having. And I believe that's a young man. He said he doesn't, Delta State is, maybe some parts of Delta State were included in that map. I don't want to, okay, maybe I'm going to zoom it later. But let's continue. So you see the kind of things we are talking. I disagree with the sentence. Why would Anioma be caved into Niger Delta? Anioma are pure Igbos. For the fact that we found ourselves in Delta State doesn't mean we belong to Niger Delta rubbish. This is Nigeria settings in disguise. I feel bad. So a lot of people have their own disagreement. So if you are not satisfied, you can go to court. Oh, sorry. Oh, you are my brother. Sorry. Let me not send you to court. If you are not satisfied, I think you need to consult your elders, to consult the Biafra Republican government in exile to, to randomly agree that you guys belongs to these settings. If not, it's not by mouth or sitting on your bed. I've gone out to make a lot of interview on people from Delta State, both those people from Agbo, and they say that, they are not Biafrans. Only few are agreeing that they are. And some will tell you that, Igbos are going to dominate them and this and that. And they are also Igbos. Everything about them is Igbo. Mad people Eju everywhere. So we are not going to, so this person, he said, why is simple English so difficult, Biafra, to understand? Simon, there is random, there is a space for people to join if you are interested. So it's not that you have been excluded or abolished or abandoned or chased away. You also have the opportunity to join Biafra. Consult your elders in your villages and wherever you have them. Tell them to contact the Biafra Republican government in exile so that they can do something about it. And when you people agree in full, and then you guys can come in and say, we are part of Biafra, and then you make the necessary contributions that needs to be done, not just sleeping on a bicycle and you want others to go and die while you are on. When they, for example, like I've always said, the sit at home only happens in 5 southeastern states. Why is it not happening in your own state, like River State, and which is Iguacha and other parts of the territory? Why is it not happening there? But you claim you are part of Biafra. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was announcing these things, it was like, there is sit at home here, and you can't compare it with what's happening in the southeast. So it doesn't work that way. And before we move, let's see what happened to these people here. They say this one said, what did they call Obasanjo? Say, they don't carry on for Sierra Leone, say Naimbi leads West African elders pre-election mission to Sierra Leone. Ndị Ochama, now there you go, they see them. They don't go Sierra Leone, and then they preside. They will be there and be doing like saint. Meanwhile, they are the devils incarnate. When you come back to the country, you see that they are the problems that we have been having. Now, these people in Kenya are beware. Yes, they said that one pastor have sent them to judgment. How did it happen? They said that pastor told them to go and fast, that they are going to meet Jesus. Una, they see where the problem lies. In fact, I have one this thing that we want to show you, one miracle we didn't do now. We want to show now one of our, let's go to the miracle section of what's going on. Where is the pastor? Yeah, come out here very quickly. We want to see you without wasting time. Where is this one? Oh yeah, come on, get out from my screen. You did there, they raise hand. Person will get 1 million, you know, go make heaven. Look at him here. This one, no, he be like, say he based for Abuja. Abuja-based pastor surprises terrestrial powers with his idiosyncratic style of deliverance. The thing shock everybody the way when he do the deliverance. Or Yamuna saying, yeah, those of us we never see the guy. They do Apostle Amos Isa. Now the man where they ran now with the way when he they do miracles, it shocked the whole world. When they see the miracle where they happen there, now so they say they do miracle. What have been asking, just like Matthias Isaac has been asking. He say, may them bring may pastor can't do miracle, may them heal dead body. Look at the people who went to see Jesus. They never do this thing. Wait, I won't even talk safe. They never even raise them now. Okay. Now church matter. They never still raise them. After starving to meet Jesus. After starving. You can imagine that kind of rubbish to meet Jesus. You can imagine that to meet Jesus. E-S-U-S. All right. So I'm not telling you not to go to your, do your church, something. Even myself, they go church. Some of them I don't know. They go church. But, people also go to concerts. People also go to Burna Boy program. People also go to Asake. People in here. So maybe that's where they derive joy. But all this nonsense way of thinking and doing things in Africa has become, another diabolic way of doing things. You can't condone all this nonsense. And believe you me, most of you who are backing this rubbish, living in the Western world, cannot try it. You can't. But you did there, they support evil in Africa. May God no visit you overnight too. Now, they say 4 persons have been found dead after starving as part of the way to go and meet Jesus at a private farm in the coastal town of Milandi in Kenya. 15 others emaciated from taking part in the starving spree and were also rescued after the police got information about the underground group. 6 of those rescued were said to be in critical condition. Police said they intervened after they got a security report that there were dozens of people starving to death at a private farm in the area. According to the report, the victims were starving after being informed this was part of the way to go and meet Jesus. The police added that the person behind the brainwashing was a pastor of Good News International Church who has been arrested in the past over similar offenses. You see how they send people to judgment, and so they go still call your mama, call your papa. Even with the update, we go hear something today. Mona, the listing, go hear something. Where is that architect who said that a pastor destroyed his family with false prophecies? The security officers who visited the scene on Thursday were able to reach a few households and managed to rescue 15 people, 6 of who were emaciated and in critical condition. Medics were called in to assist in the evacuation, but 4 of the victims died in the process, police said. The informer, an insider in the church, told the police of mass shallow grave with the bodies of 31 victims of the brainwashing in an unidentified place in the forest. Authorities have decried rising cultism in the coastal area, calling for serious attention and effort to address the issue. This is what your pastors are doing in Africa, in Nigeria, in Kenya, Africa in general. That's what pastors are doing. And our people are falling for these tricks. But when we talk about it, they will come here and tell us that we are antichrist. We don't want people to make God, to see God. Look at it. This man here on this picture, he said, architect narrate how Nigerian pastor allegedly destroyed his 18 years marriage with fake prophecies of death. You see, You see what we have been saying. So anytime they come out, oh, it is our prayer that is doing it for you. It is our miracles. God is doing wonders with us. Loriro, they are all criminals and thieves. Ole, oloshi. Look at them. 4 people dead. Other people in mass graves. And you are there. You are there. Reason you are there. This one say if you get 1 million. Before you know it, he will say, bring it to the altar. Let us give it to God. And then he will put it in his own account. And then you'll be suffering. If we talk about it, you come here and write it on social media. May God take you to those people where they starve, since you know no one gets sense. Mad people with you everywhere. I beg, no, look a miracle again. See miracle. See. Miracle, oh, serious. It's not comedy. You see, You don't do miracle be that. Look at what we are doing to ourselves in Africa. Can he come here and be doing all that nonsense? Can you come here and give people place to starve to death in Obodo Yibo, in America, in Europe? Can you? Make government, your jail, you no go even survive them. Mad people. I bet. No, if you comment here, I will send you to court. Go another news.